Howdy there, and welcome back to DryFork Garage. In this video, we're gonna kind of tear apart the Kawasaki F11 two-stroke. We're gonna do that to clean the frame and clean the engine. I decided I was gonna paint the engine, so I'll also be doing that in this video. We'll have to do it all once I get back home because I'm in the desert right now, stranded. It might not look like the desert because there's trees behind me, but trust me, it's a desert. These are the only trees within a long ways. So anyways, I'll see you back at the house. There's a lot to clean on this bike. You can hear, you see all this dirt and grime. All right, it's a better looking day today. So I think we're finally gonna clean this all off. I mean, I pulled the engine out, obviously. Get degreaser on it, let it sit, and then rinse it all off. Clean it off with a wire brush, and we'll get this thing looking a lot better. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is probably hit this with a wire wheel because I tried to degrease this already and it just didn't work. So I'm just gonna hit it with a wire wheel real fast. Well, cleaned up, decent. I couldn't quite reach some of these spots. Hopefully I'll be able to get them with the degreaser. He's a good little helper. He just lays right there underneath the bike. Now it's time for the engine. You can see it's got all this dirt in here and all this grime in there. So I'll just be hitting it with hose again. We're gonna paint it later on after we get it all cleaned. Note to everyone, if you're gonna have a shop, you gotta have an all-purpose chair like this one, all right? Don't have the tools, make the tools. Just gonna try this gunk degreaser. I heard it works pretty good. There's not necessarily a whole bunch of grease on here I need to clean up, but maybe I should have used this for the frame instead. Anyways, I'm just gonna put it on now and then I'll let it sit like it says and then I'll rinse it off. Oh, this is actually taking it off as I spray it, so that's pretty sweet. Well, step number one said apply a generous amount. We used almost this whole thing in like 45 seconds, so I'm gonna see how this works for my chain too. Okay, now we'll let it set. 15 minutes is up. Got a pool of just nastiness right there. We'll go get the hose over here and finish it off. If I can just slide right past you, buddy. Sure have just gotten in my swimsuit for this. Really, it's not even fun unless you get soaked. So. These brushes are just filled with gunk. Just crap all over in them. See, it's just overflowing. So overall, it did a pretty good job actually. There's little stuff like right here that it didn't quite get and I couldn't quite get to with my brushes. Anyways, it's pretty solid all around though. Now I think we'll just have to tape stuff off and put some high temp blacks. I don't even know if you'd call it spray paint. I just got some twine hanging this from the roof. It's a little bit redneck, you know, but that's just how we work here in DryFork. We're just using this VHT high heat stuff. I'm just gonna use it everywhere it's already been painted, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, we'll let this dry and then we'll put another coat on and then we'll put the enamel on. Okay, sweet. Got it all painted up. I decided to do these emblems. I think I'm going to sand over that too so the Kawasaki comes out. Might sand the fins too, but we'll see. Anyways, we just got to finish letting it dry, and then we should be able to put it on the bike. Pretty happy with how this turned out, being my first time and all. Not half bad. Dang, that thing looks way better than when we first got this bike. I mean, the new paint, I love how this emblem just pops. Looking really good now. But yeah, whew, pretty happy about it. Anyways, thanks again for coming and watching DryFork Garage and hanging out with me. Been making a lot of progress lately. Got out of school, so now I got a lot more time. Subscribe if you like it if you like it. I'll see you on the next one.